Wow.
Oh, now, folks, something is different tonight. And I know it may look the same on the surface, but we want people to sound off in the comments. What do you think is different this week? And maybe it will be revealed.
That's interesting. I like this way to keep it a quiz. We gamified it.
Gamify it. I was just about to say gamify it. You gotta zoom in, you gotta push it over.
It's pretty cool. We'll burn this one. It's not this. Happy Impeachment Day, everyone. Happy second
Happy second impeachment day and happy 22nd birthday to Eric Fuhrer, everybody. 22 years young.
22.
Oh, look at the confetti.
Thank you
Look at that.
much, Jorge. Wow.
Unbelievable.
That's the original confetti. That's the first clip art anyone ever made.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we roll it one more time? I didn't get a good look.
See.
And I
You
just
can
wanna-
see every pixel. Look,
Those are postage stamps.
we had to dig that up from a server in deep Russia. It was not easy to find.
Can you believe it?
Yeah.
It was a GeoCities site celebrating the release of the film Two If by Sea.
Also,
Tyrell
Kurt had a birthday gift for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
That's from Kurt.
Oh!
Get your birthday present. Okay, so in the past couple months, I've become obsessed with a video game called Apex, and that is the character that I play in Apex.
Lifeline.
That's a beautiful little present.
Little behind the scenes. I have a present for you as well, actually.
I don't want it.
Okay,
No,
well, you don't have it. So I'm a big fan of the Buffalo Bills National Football League team. Eric from Baltimore, he likes the Ravens. And so for your birthday, I wanted to get you something that'll really help you going forward. So Jorge, could you show us what that is, if possible? I wanted to get you since you don't have to worry, you're going to lose this weekend. So you don't have to worry about the team going forward.
Wow. Let me just say I took a screenshot of that, and if the Ravens win, I'm texting you that photo every day for an entire year.
Of course. I want that to happen. I love
yourself.
We got to talk some shit to get it going, kid.
That was one of the worst photos I've ever seen.
For so long today. That took a lot lot of time, even though
it took a lot of time?
Yeah.
It took a lot of time?
I had to get the tiny Raven's head to match the real Raven's head.
And you had to go back in time to 1990 to get a Jim Kelly Bills shirt?
Yeah, and you had to re-download MS Paint off of your Commodore 64.
I got it off a Russian server as well.
Same place as the confetti.
That's better than I can make, so that part I'm fine with.
I like the commentary. Shit posting for his birthday. Shake my head. God damn it, Justin. Well, thank you so much. Folks, if you are just tuning in, welcome to my birthday. No, welcome to Characters Welcome, the best goddamn character show this side of the internet, I want to say.
That's true.
We are about to see 8 character performers perform some of the freshest, hottest, dare I say, written in the past 15 minutists bits that are around. They don't get hotter than this. They don't get hotter than this.
Fresh, hot off the presses.
Hot off the presses.
We're gonna see characters. We're gonna chat with some amazing performers. Hell, we might talk about Shrek and the Shrek franchise if you stick around.
How dare you bring Shrek Clash when we've already moved on to
2021.
2 of those things will happen. You will see the characters and you will see fun conversations with performers afterwards. Okay, so
there it is. And you know what? I think we should just get right into it.
Yeah,
what do you think?
Right?
I think
okay.
What is this? Let's see a freaking character. I say let's do it.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's.
Great.
Hell yeah.
So this first performer, a lot of you have maybe depended on this performer heavily over the past 11 months. This is a friend. They are tried and true. Can you believe it? Please welcome to the Rectangles, your liver.
Schon schönes Mädchen, komm doch noch rüber. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich nie wieder. Komm schon, schönes Mädchen, komm doch mal her.
introducing you here. It's me, your liver. Quite a run we've had lately. I have to ask, is everything all right up there in the mouth and brain? Because honestly, for nigh on a year, you've been drinking like a community theater hobo. Hiccup. I'll have another martini. Make it a double. Oh, you know what? Make it a thruple. A thruple martini is a martini where all the olives fuck each other in the bottom of the glass. Cheers. Oh, these are pizza olives, not regular drink ones. Okay. I just wanted to talk to you about a couple things. We had talked about this being a dry January, but let me be honest, this January feels quite moist. Not like wet even. Is everything cool? COVID? Yeah. No work? Okay. Cool, you say? Is it a fun coup or a stressful one? Inch erection? Inch erection? Oh, insurrection. Okay. Inch erection tracks as well. Any erection would be a treat at this point. I'll tell you what, you've really been keeping me guessing down here. Some days I'm like, ooh, wine with lunch, what an irreverent choice at home. And other days I'm like, home gin at midnight. Well, let's watch some C-SPAN. Okay. Nothing like getting tipsy in your underwear and watching some old goobers mumble on the Senate floor. You know what? I'll have another drink. A pickle jar of white wine with a leek in it to stir around. Oh, perfect. Look at those veggie pubes. Now, just to keep track, here are some things you're drinking that don't count as cocktails. A mochito. That's a mojito with Cheetos instead of mint. Yucko. Of course, there's the Beerios you've been enjoying, which are Cheerios where you moisten them with beer instead of the traditional milk. Not part of a balanced breakfast. And let's not forget about the pina tomato. Listen, rum and tomato juice isn't a thing. Do you and pina tomatoes getting lost in the rain? Okay. Leak puke in my mouth. Oh, some of the other organs asked me to tell you some stuff. I talked to the kidneys, and they wanted me to ask if you could drink a little more water. Apparently, your urine is the color of a San Diego sunset. Beautiful oranges and purples, but that's weird for pee. Your eyeballs sent me a little note, and they are tuckered out. Apparently, you've been binge watching Friends again. You know what? I think you've seen it. You've seen it. All the episodes, even the ones no one talks about, like when Chandler's duck and chicken finally get it on. Hot bird sex. Listen, close your eyes. Let them rest. They're dry as dusty raisins. Oh, and I talk to your intestines. They are not happy. They say, less cheese, you maniac. Apparently, and I have to fact check this, you haven't pooped since June. Mark it on the calendar and then follow up at the end of the month. Oh, a handful of tartar sauce is apparently not a meal. I checked the joy of cooking and there's no recipe for big old bunch of mayonnaise. Okay. I gotta go to bed. Hiccup, one more drink. I'll have a garden party spigot jar full of dry vermouth with one whole onion in it. Oh, yes, this is perfect. Good night, you big old beautiful body. I love you, and I'm gonna barf all over the pancreas again.
Oh wow.
The prop work was on point. It really
Justin
was.
Tyler, everybody.
Amazing. Can you believe it?
Incredible. Just have to mention at the top, one of the longest intros of all time. We let that song play very long, and I was like, I know he's playing the liver. It is going to be this unbelievable costume.
Of a liver, yeah.
It's going to be so funny. And then your image came up and you were wearing one hat. And that was your costume. And a vest.
Oh, the vest.
And I'll tell you what, the vest was hard to button, which is what took so long.
Yeah.
I only got vest.
Two.
Let me ask, the pickle juice, the pickle jar filled with white wine, is that pickle juice, Justin? What is that?
Great guess. It's lightly food-colored water.
Wow.
Someone
Don't
started
drink it. It's
posting
okay.
about leek licking, which I think makes for a good new insult.
You
Well, let me
leak.
say,
Mother.
this was very gross, but the grossest part was the spit jar wasn't fully clean last time, so it tasted like old lemonade.
Ew.
Oof.
And I mean very old, because we haven't had people over.
Oof.
All the
Old lemonade. That is so gross.
Yikes.
What a dream, though. We were just chatting about what we imbibe in lately, and I was saying that I'm a beer boy. I like beer. Big time beer boy.
Big time beer boy.
We at our house sort of varied up. Beer sometimes, wine for like if I'm cooking a nice dinner, I cook a lot, we'll have a nice bottle of wine. And then on nights where the kids are too much, which is a lot, a cocktail each because we're stressed out.
What's that?
Uh-huh.
That makes sense.
You gotta.
We
Sometimes
hit
you
all
gotta.
the gamut.
My partner doesn't drink, so if there's any drinking to be done, it has to be self-motivated by me, and I can't say it comes up very much. I know that's like discordant with most people's narrative during this pandemic, but I've actually been drinking far less.
Yeah.
That's great.
I haven't really been drinking at all. I have been eating all of the candy.
It is full.
All of the candy.
That's how Sarah gets her sugar.
Yeah.
She's a candy fiend.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I've made about 400 decisions to start eating better that slowly collapse and occasionally quickly collapse.
Fast.
I feel like I've been drinking more but eating way better because we cook all the time.
Oh.
Yeah, we
that's
did
right.
it for 2 months,
You
and
gotta,
then
you gotta choose your poison.
we didn't anymore.
Yeah, that's true. You got to choose your poison.
My poison is still impending dread. So
Nice.
Yeah.
The ultimate.
yeah, been guzzling that shit lately.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, folks, if you want to buy us a drink, we wouldn't say no. Let's throw to that Tickly link.
Let's do it.
You can donate to the artist at go.tickly.co/tip/characters welcome. Suggested donation is $5, but that won't get you a beer in Gowanus. You could pump that all the way up to $8.
Wow.
$9 if you want to tip the bartender $1, but only if they did a good job.
And you know Eric's going to get one of those IPAs that has 9 words in the name. So you want to...
Yeah, I'm about to get double Dubliner triple smash mango twist IPA. That's the good stuff. And that's actually, if we can chat about that for a second, I don't understand beers that are like 14% alcohol. I don't get that. That is like,
just have a shot.
And also it feels bad. Your body doesn't quite want it, but it's an arms race. It's like, oh, well, this one's 10. Like, well, let's try that 12. Let's see what happens.
Let's do it. And my other favorite thing about local breweries nowadays is they don't make 12-ounce beers anymore. So they're giving you a 16-ounce can of a beer that's like 11% alcohol instead of like what used to be water. So when you're drinking one beer, you're having like what used to be 3 beers. We've advanced as a society.
The good thing that if you when you finish it, if you hold the can up to your ear, it whispers good night to you.
Oh, well, that's nice.
You need to go to bed after you finish that shit.
I had no idea.
You can also hear the waves that you'll eventually drown in.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Can we throw up real quick evidence purposes comment? God says don't drink to get drunk. And during this pandemic, we should all seek him instead of living life our way and complaining about everything. I can't disagree enough.
Beautiful. I like the one above it, actually. In regards to what I said about my partner not drinking, I love how he just said partner and doesn't disclose much more information about them. Well, you're just in time because I was about to draw his penis. I'm going to paint it in I'm going to paint it in painstaking detail and show everyone what I've been working with.
What a dream. What a dream.
This is a great time to mention. This is a great time to mention that this show is put on by Just for Laughs and Squirrel Comedy Theater, which is a brand new nonprofit comedy theater in New York City. And once you're done donating to the artists, you can also throw a big old fat donation to Squirrel Comedy Theater because we're trying to raise money to get a big old physical performance space in New York once this crazy ass pandemic is over. Is there a image there? There we go. Awesome.
Very cute.
Cute.
And I want to say
Super
congrats on finishing your genital drawing class, Hartney. Like, I know you've been working on that for quite some time.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. I started in, you know Prismacolors. They're like a colored pencil, but there's like a sophistication and artistry to them.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I started there, but I wanted to get dirtier and smudgier, so it's mostly been charcoal lately.
Do you know what you should try? Like a charcoal rubbing. Do you know what I mean? Like
Oh
you
yeah, I actually just put it all over my hands and elbows and just really get in there.
Crank it up.
And we could talk about the nuances of fisting penises all day. But instead, maybe he said he gets all in there, right? Instead,
in the penis? That's a big old pee hole.
These are renderings. These are two-dimensional images. I'm not putting charcoal on a penis.
Okay, well,
How dare you?
Okay.
the truth will set you
Okay,
Let's,
coward.
Let's bring out our next character, shall we?
Let's do it.
Please welcome a very important person, Matthew McConaughey's hero.
Skjønner svitjen, kan da nå ule.
Hey there, Blue Eyes. I'm talking to you. That's right. I'm talking to you, Matthew McConaughey. It's me, your hero, Matthew McConaughey, in 10 years. Just like you said in that beautiful Oscar speech for Dallas Buyers Club. Dallas Buyers Club. And my hero, which is me in 10 years, which is you in 20 years, which is both of us in the future. Send present me, which is future you, to present present you with my past. And your future. You won't know this for another 7 seconds, but both of us already peaked. Somewhere between the wedding planner and ghost of girlfriends past. Your hero's hero, which is me in 20 years, which is you in 30 years, wants me to tell himself now that your final performance will not be Trip in Failure to Launch 2, Lost Love in Mexico, another failure to launch, but your final role will be Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, not in a feature film or an HBO limited series, but an unlimited series with a cast of one. Starring future, past, and present us as the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. We will disappear so far into the holy trinity of characters. We will be so believable that no one will believe us. Variety will mock us, all the trades. A Hollywood Reporter will shun us. And just like Job in the book of Job, you will lose all your Jobs, your children, your servants, your animals, your crops. And most tragically, you will lose your perfect abdominal muscles. You're going to stop coveting Gal Gadot's perfect lats and start following all our impulses, which will mostly be pepper jack cheese, focaccia bread, and Mike's Hard Lemonade. Your hero's hero once said, which is me in 30 years, which is you in 40 years. Forget about your abs. We can just draw them back on. See, nobody cares. Our abs. Your hero's hero once said, which is me in 40 years, which is you in 50 years. All we need to find true enlightenment is a rigorous diet of ayahuasca, pork rinds, and Little Debbie's. I do mean those delicious cupcakes and a much older woman named Little Debbie. Any moral words? Of your hero's hero, which is me in 50 years, which is you playing Marlon Brando in 60 years. After the actor plays every role, he can finally play with himself. This leaves only one question. What is the essence of McConaughey self? McConaughey who? McConaughey me? McConaughey you? McConaughey he? McConaughey who? Oh, McConaughey she? Ooh! McConaughey maybe? McConaughey boo! McConaughey we. McConaughey see. McConaughey see. McConaughey we. See. Weed. McConaughey, hell fucking yes. And finally, your heroes, which is me in 90 years, which is you in 100 years, is fucking dead. Okay? And then he wants you to know in advance, there is no afterlife. With all the cheese whiz now, Daddy, because you surely cannot squeeze it with you.
David, Carl, everybody.
That was great.
Great impression.
Oh man, thank you. That was fun.
Not only is the impression getting raves in the comments, but also the hair is getting
Just
rants.
I mean,
This is Head and Shoulders Mint. The mint version of Head and Shoulders is what I use.
It's genetics.
It's genetics. My mom gave me this hair, and I wish she was watching. I forgot to tell her. But maybe she'll watch later. She will.
Adding the extra dimension of the mint really brings a whole new sensory overload to it.
You know what?
More tingle.
It makes a difference. Honestly, times are rough. And just having that extra mint. Honestly, I used dandruff shampoo for decades without mint. It really made a big difference 6 months ago when I finally splurged.
Wow.
I'm not kidding. It really makes me happy.
I feel like you're very close to like bursting into tears.
No, I am.
No.
Well, but I do want to promote Matthew McConaughey's biography. It is quite good.
Really?
Yeah.
That's nice of you. He could really use a hand, you know?
He does. He needs help with his book sales. And Mark Barron made a good point, which is that you can only imagine him saying the words in the book. And when you do that, it's a really, really fun read.
Does he do an audiobook?
Oh God, you know what? I should just buy it. I'm sure he must have,
right?
He must have.
He must have done.
He must have.
Thank you
Somebody in the chat, look it up because it's got to be great.
Thank you for giving him one more green light.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. He's got enough yellow and red lights. I think.
Finally.
Yeah.
David, talk to us. Go ahead. Mike.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
No.
I was just going to ask, what was the process like with drawing those abs on?
So I did.
Is it her
line.
actor?
This is the penmanship of Katie Hartman.
Okay.
Who we live together.
What kind of marker?
Friend of the show, past guest, Katie Hart.
Yes. That's a Sharpie, which I haven't done in a while.
But
But
you consider charcoals, maybe an elbow rub.
No,
that
it's gonna
image
take a while to
onto
get it
the
off, I think, but I'm not going anywhere. So
I'm just gonna love when you get a commercial audition tomorrow for Man in Tank Top. That's just all.
Oh no, it will. I will get that, or I'll get like fan.
When you go to commercial auditions and they're like, "Can I see your hands?" and you're like, "Okay," and then they're like, "Now can I see your tummy, please?"
You really need to see that time. It's on his arm.
It's the worst.
Yeah, no, the arm is. Yeah, I'm a long sleeve kind of guy, though. Even in a summer audition, I just wear a long sleeve.
Wow, how blessed are
Very
you?
professional.
I don't know. I don't think I'm blessed. It's a choice that I make, and
Is the Head and Shoulders stopping up all of your perspiration glands?
Maybe, yeah.
oh yeah,
I can't do long sleeves in the summer.
no, I'm sweating. I know.
I can do long sleeves in the winter.
I actually do run hot usually. Is the thing. I'll go out to walk the dog tonight in this. I will wear this to walk the dog because I just don't want to put on anything else.
Right. So you might be overheating because you wear long sleeve shirts in the summer. I do just want to point that
No,
out.
you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what has happened.
The Sharpie could be stealing in the sweat.
No, the Sharpie is not good for me. I think it's probably bleeding into my system.
Probably, yeah. You're definitely absorbing it, is the thing.
Yeah, no, it's not good.
If you're
So this is a fun fact.
Yeah.
David used to come is an OG Characters Welcome workshop fixture.
Those
He
were
used
fun.
to come, put up great characters, and here's the best part. Every time he brought brownies.
Yes.
Wow.
I have to say, I miss making brownies for things.
Oh my
I don't make
god!
them as much.
What
I
a-
mean, we make everyone cooks more now, right? So we're making all kinds of new dishes, but like I miss making brownies to take to shows. That I really do miss doing.
That's so nice.
what a dream.
So
that was.
everyone, invite David. When this is over, invite David to your stuff. You will
Mama.
get brownies. You will be fed treats.
Wow, David is starting to sweat now, thinking
It's really a lot of.
to make.
Have a great.
Walnut, no walnut.
David, thank you so much for being here. That was awesome. You
Great to
crushed
see you.
Great job, dude. Nice
Yeah.
to
so
meet you.
much
Team
fun.
said what up?
I will.
Yeah, tell Katie hi.
Bye.
Ugh.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's a mensch. That's when people say mensch, they mean David.
Wow.
That's right.
He just crushed that. That was like, I was transfixed.
It's one of the best McConaughey impressions I've ever seen.
He's a great impressionist. He did a show that he wrote called Trump Lear for like a big chunk of the Trump administration.
Right.
That's right.
Wow.
That's right. I forgot about
That's
that.
impressive.
Everybody look that up. Yeah, I'm sure that exists somewhere online.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He did it for Edinburgh Fringe, I believe.
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome.
Super cool.
We are just some chatty Cathys tonight.
Yeah.
We are chatty. We do need to keep it moving, don't we?
Ooh, but real quick, I'm seeing some comments I'd love to throw.
Oh, great.
Oh, shit. We let her
This
see
is
him.
something you should celebrate in particular, Sarah.
All right.
It's Eric's birthday.
Yeah. Sarah Smallwood Parsons
And
is
he
very
gets
attractive.
to date me.
Can you believe it?
Happy birthday.
I know her pretty well. I'll talk to her for you if you want. Okay. That's great. Just send some more pictures.
There's another one.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that young
said it
lady.
multiple times to make sure we saw it.
That's great.
That's great. That's just what you want to see.
Shoot your shot. You know, you gotta.
Shoot that shot.
And you actually met Sarah by commenting on a video, right?
Yeah, I met Sarah by commenting 30 times on a video.
Oh, cool. Yeah. The squeaky wheel really does get the grease, I guess.
Yeah, and I made sure, I was like, I only get one chance, so I made sure my profile picture looked like a thumb. And I was like, here we go, let's do this.
Oh shit. We've gone too far. Eric's hair is turning redder. That's the sign.
Oh, boy. All right. It's time to introduce the next character. Everyone, this is going to be so fun. We love a period piece. Please welcome into your eyes and ears a sheriff in the Old West.
Som skjuler svitjen, kan da med rue.
Looks like I finally got you cornered, Curly Bill. You and your gang of cowboys have run this town for far too long. Now Wyatt Earp's here to bring you to justice. You're coming back to town with me, dead or alive.
Oh my God.
Sorry about that. I was up really late last night. I'm a new dad, so anyway. Well, Curly Bill. It appears I grabbed my son's toy gun this morning instead of my own. Okay? You got kids, Curly Bill? No? Well, lucky you. Little Wyatt Jr. just turned 5, and he'll be starting kindergarten at Little Tombstones next week. You reckon that's a good school? Because all the other ones had wait lists, and I don't want to have to move to a better district. What'd you say to me, Curly Bill? Your girlfriend works at the Kitty Corral, huh? You ready to get us in there? All right, well, I might have to take you up on that. But not before I wrap you in my lasso and I drag you back to town. God damn it, Wyatt Jr. How many times do I got to tell him, don't put your jump rope in Daddy's lasso pocket? How do you sleep at night, Curly Bill? Because I reckon I ain't slept in 5 years. Not to mention, Every night, little Wyatt wants to hear the same saloon shanty over and over. Okay, and to top it off, now he's got an ear infection. Olive oil? I'll try that. But the worst part is, my wife and I can't even take a night off because the neighbors went and stole our babysitter. What'd you say, Curly Bill? Well, your niece sounds nice. I will take her information. But this don't mean I can let you go. You think you're real tough, don't you, Curly? Killing Sheriff Black in cold blood? Sure, you've looked an innocent man in the eyes as he takes his last gasping breath. But have you ever changed a diaper where the poops leaked out the side? Yeah, the poop don't always stay in there. Nobody tells you that. Nobody tells you. An experience like that'll make you question every decision you ever made. Hell, this ain't even my mustache! Little Wyatt Jr. shaved the real one off in my sleep last night. Okay, I had to put a child safety lock on my straight razor. And look, okay, I love this kid more than life itself, okay? But sometimes I just dream of riding out into the desert, just setting him on a rock and just leaving him there, you know? Oh, God, I should have got a dog first. I'm not dead. I'm not. Well, I'll make you a deal, Curly Bill, all right? If you leave town now and you never come back, I won't chase after you. And you know why? Because I just realized that somewhere out there is a 5-year-old walking around with a fully loaded gun.
Woo!
Woo!
Sarah Smallwood Parsons.
Sarah Smallwood Parsons. Some kids take their squirt gun fights very seriously.
Mm-hmm.
So
Giving us a little blasty from the pasty.
Right? Do y'all remember that one? Also, how cool did it look when I purposefully dropped the computer? Was that
felt real. It added it added
urgent, which I liked.
And that's really good because I was thinking to myself, like, my computer has been running way too well.
Yeah, and I spilled milk on it last show, but
yeah.
It needed
a good fall to the floor.
Yeah,
it's great.
I love how purposeful that was and how Eric was acting concerned and like.
Yeah, that's what I asked.
Like, oh no! Like, it was like the synergy. It was a duet.
It was cool. It was cool. Not even technically a character at that point. That was a sketch. If you can believe it. Yeah.
Breaking
violating the rules of our show, but sometimes it happens.
Well, we're gonna have to censure you.
I push the envelope. Is what I do.
Mm-hmm.
I break barriers. So
amazing.
It's true. It's true.
Any more comments about how hot I am?
There actually were, but I really think we need to keep them where they are.
Okay,
why don't you just look through those when you're feeling a certain way?
See, I never feel a certain way. You can't tell.
Oh boy. Hey, we should keep this friggin' thing chugging, huh?
Let's do it, baby.
So exciting for our next guest.
Can't wait.
Please, let's welcome out to the rectangles, Margaret O'Toole, aka Maggie.
Woo!
Hey, yeah. So, Margaret, Maggie O'Toole. My friends call me Maggie, and like maybe we could be friends, amigos. See? Okay. I'm sorry, officer. Sorry. Okay, so me and my friends, we came to Mexico because like there's so much going on in America. I mean, there's like protests and it's cold. So we were like, hey, we should totally go to Mexico for New Year's, like why not? So we like came down here and we went to Cancun because it's spring break area, and there's lots of tourists and stuff, and there's lots of tequila. Lots. So we did that, and so then the next day we went bike riding, and I felt like that was the perfect time to corner Ryan. Yeah, no, Ryan, he's my ex-boyfriend now, I guess. Well, no, because so I saw him flirting with the bartender the night before. She asked him what he wanted, and he said sex on the beach. Like, I don't think he was talking about a drink. No. So we got into like a little fight, and he left. But me and my girlfriends are determined to have fun and not let Ryan just ruin it. So like we were like, screw him, it's girl time, and so we just went on about our business. And honestly, I heard that tourism is down a lot. So if you think about it, like us being here is really helping out the Mexican economy. Doing a lot, like for you. Like, which is why you should do something for me, on with the story. Okay. So like we went out, and like we had a really great time, and I was like, I should buy some gifts for my friends back home who were like not privileged enough to come on this trip. Not that I have privilege, because I don't even really know what that is, but like, I mean, I don't know if flying out is actually a privilege, because it's not like I was in economy. I wasn't in business. So. Okay. I'm sorry. Sorry, officer. Sorry. Okay. So then, we went out, and like, I got a couple of gifts, and I guess something really crazy happened, because the guy behind the counter asked me like, what's going on in America? And he mentioned something about the Capitol and like people taking over. And he was like, it seems like there's a lot of bad hombres there, but I don't even really know what that word means. So like, cause I don't speak Spanish. So I just like blew it off. And I bought these like really great glasses. You see? Show like how my 2021 is going so far. It's been kind of rough. I mean, I can just be honest for a second. Like, and then like when I left, there was this like kid staring at me, and we were supposed to go to this other club. And then when the cab came, I asked him like, how much is this ride? And he said something in Spanish. And I got mad, and I was like, speak English. I don't know what you're saying. Like, I know this is Mexico, but I mean, this is like Cancun. So is it really Mexico? I don't know. So he like told me the amount, and like, it was like 120 pesos, which, okay, in American dollars is probably only like $12, but that's a lot in Mexico. But we paid it because I was dressed and I was cute. Like, look at me. And so we went out. I just want to get back. I mean, when that cab driver called me a gore, I didn't really know what that was. But when he said, are you something like a Karen? I understood that. I refuse to be Mexican Karen. No, I can't let that happen. I know how this works. So like what? Like what? I just give you like 200, 300 pesos and you let me go, right? Like that's like.
Kylie Turner, everybody.
Amazing. Wow. Those glasses with the, I assume, zero broken off.
Yeah.
Gave me life. I really love those.
Perfectly.
Here is 202.
I know, right? Yeah. It goes to show how everybody's 2020 has gone.
Yep.
Now, did you get those from a New Year's event last year?
No, I got them this year. So it actually did say 2021.
Oh,
it accidentally broke. But then I was like, hey, it actually works for my drunk Maggie. So
It's true. Perfect. It's true.
She's looking like
throw a 2 on there, throw a 3 on there. You just
right. They're universal for any of the 2020s.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Where are you coming out from?
Say it again.
Where are you coming at us from?
I'm in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Big up Brooklyn.
What part?
Bed-Stuy, of course.
Yeah.
I heard it used to be Do or Die, but I heard now it's like Bed Bath and Beyond Bed-Stuy.
I live in Crown Heights, right near Bed-Stuy. So,
Oh, hey, we're neighbors.
neighbors.
Yeah.
It's fancy over there these days.
Yeah, it's definitely changed a lot from when I first moved here.
Bed Bath and Bed-Stuy really makes sense.
Bed-Stuy.
How did you spend New Year's? Kylie, not Maggie.
I did spend New Year's in Mexico.
What?
I got back. I spent Christmas and New Year's in Mexico.
Oh,
I got
shit.
back on the day. Yeah, so this character I actually based on a couple of different women that I saw in Mexico. And I was like, what if they were all the same person? And
They basically are.
yeah. Because I swear, I definitely did. Yeah. Like when the woman told the cab driver to speak English, I was like, oh my God, we're in Mexico.
I went to Mexico a couple years ago. And this is gonna sound insane, but I had some of the best Italian food I've ever had. I'm not serious.
How'd you end up in an Italian restaurant?
You're literally like, you have to go to this spot, and this Italian restaurant. It's the best Italian food. It was great.
They have a lot of different stuff out there. I was actually mad because I was reading about this like Caribbean food spot and everybody was like, they have like the best Caribbean food. I didn't make it over there, but next time, yes.
Yeah, I would definitely go back.
What part of Mexico?
Well, first I was in Tulum for a week, and then I went to Playa del Carmen.
Playa del Carmen.
I didn't even know they were letting us in there.
Mexico's letting us in, man.
Can't go north.
But they just passed, and I didn't have to. You didn't have to take a COVID test before coming back, but they just passed that law. So now, starting on January 26th, you have to take a COVID test in order to come back. Or coming into America has to take a COVID test.
Treat yourself to it.
Yeah, negative. Have to be negative.
Anything you want to plug? Anything you got going on right now?
Yes, you can check out my pilot, Fucked Up and Fabulous. It's on the Tinoir TV app.
Wow.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes, check that out. And then other than that, I feel like there probably are things that I should be plugging, but I can't remember what the hell they are right now.
That's good. A pilot? That's good.
If you have one thing right now, you're killing it.
You're crushing.
Wow.
Thank you so much for doing the show,
Kylie.
Kylie.
Thank you, Kylie.
And the crazy sampling. Thank you for being patient.
Keep celebrating New Year's.
See you soon.
The New Year's hat.
Love the hat reveal.
I didn't think I'd see one of those this year.
Mm-hmm.
Really didn't.
Yeah. The party goes on. And to keep the party going on here, we need you guys to throw us some cash to our Tickly, which you can check out by donating to the link is right at the bottom of the screen. Go tickly.co, tip, characters welcome, throw us $5 or whatever you got in the Venmo account that you haven't opened in 6 months.
There's so much money in there. Give all of it to us.
100%.
You haven't missed it.
Yeah. What the hell?
Yeah, what the hell, actually?
What are you doing with that burner Venmo account anyway? Come on.
You can also, here's the thing, you could also put whatever you wanted in the subject line, to make it seem like you're up to some interesting things, Just saying.
Sarah, are you trying to get more compliments? More
fishing.
compliments?
For nibbles. Sarah loves her nibbles. Getting some nibbles.
Nipples. Very specifically nipples.
Very specific.
Nipples.
All right, let's keep this
Naps.
thing going.
This train of chugging.
Do it.
This next character, based on title alone, seems very relatable. I feel like we've all been here. We've all experienced this before. Please welcome to the Rectangles, a disgruntled employee.
Yeah.
Hey team. Okay, if we can, let's just take a quick look at page 3 of the PDF that I dropped in the chat. I'm sorry, I haven't gotten much sleep this week. And someone is knocking at my door. Just give me 1 sec, please.
Shit.
This is a first for the show.
This feels like a sketch almost. Another sketch.
Yeah, sure. Okay. All right, thanks. Okay, so that was the FBI again. And so I guess before we move on here with this work meeting, I need to say something. Just because I look like this does not mean that I was at the Capitol last Wednesday. Yes, despite my stocky frame and big red beard, I am not an insurrectionist. I am firmly a surrectionist. Cool. So Tanya just texted me, "This you?" and attached a photo of a man pissing in a Senate file cabinet. No, this not me, Tanya. You know what? I'd like you, Tanya, and frankly, everyone on the Zoom to take a quick scan of my neck. Quick scan. What is it noticeably lacking? You guessed it, a giant tattoo of an iron cross. When you see a photograph of a man with a giant iron cross tattoo, you'll know that's not me. On a related note, please look at my teeth. Really breathe this information in, okay? Pay special attention to the number of teeth I have, because I have been accused of being various DC rioters with up to 11 fewer teeth than I have. I think we can all agree that's too large a tooth disparity to overlook. Now, again, I know that this looks like someone who defends cops and or physically attacks cops, depending on whether it's convenient for them at that time. But I am a Biden voter. I am fervently progressive. I am nearly too gay for my own good. And I'm on the no-fly list. Cool, just got that notification. Looks like you'll need someone else to lead the training module in Tampa, Glenn. Oh, good. Oh, great. Another this you, but it's a guy building a hangman's gallows. He clearly has a waist-length ponytail, a prosthetic leg, and appears to weigh at least 400 pounds. Please hear me when I say chubby white beardedness is not a monolith. I cannot believe I haven't even brought this up yet, but I was in a fundraising meeting with most of you last Wednesday. You know I wasn't in DC because you saw me in my office. What do you mean, could have been any office? Could have been Nancy Pelosi's office? Look, I know we're on a work call, but eat shit, Rafe. Okay. The bottom line is this. I need you to stop calling the authorities on me. If you want to dredge up something embarrassing or shameful from my past, have at it. But you better damn make sure that it's really me. Huh. Oh, it's another this you, but this one's a video. Okay, so they're walking through a bar. Seems like maybe it's Rawhide. It's like a leather bar in New Orleans. Maybe like around 05, 06. Bunch of guys are lined up at the pool table. Oh, it's because some really drunk guy is spread eagle on the pool table giving head. Okay, wow. This poor guy, he's probably so drunk he doesn't even realize he's being filmed. Yikes. Yeah, this one's... Oh, he's finally coming up for air and... So clearly this election has been stolen from us.
Oh, Michael Hartney.
Michael Hartney, boiling down the times we're living in.
That's funny.
Here's the thing. Because of Zoom, we only really see the fronts of each other. You could have a hidden ponytail that we don't know about.
Wasteland. Wouldn't that be the greatest reveal of quarantine? If we get out of this and Mr. Michael Hartney has a waist length ponytail.
Just like a strong Valkyrie braid running down the back.
Rope, dude.
I tried to find something that could be a ponytail, within arm's reach. Unfortunately, I found nothing.
I wish you were at my house because I have a ponytail 4 seconds away from where I'm sitting right now.
I could have given you my jump rope.
Oh,
what a shame.
If only. Wow, that was a really funny piece. I love that.
No fun.
Thanks, everybody.
The comments are already coming in about this piece. Can we pull up Torrens Gaming's comment? It's anyone know who Borat is?
Oh. I love when the people have spoken. You know what I mean?
Truly, the mysteries of our time. Deep throat.
What I love about live comedy is just the instant feedback, the instant gratification of knowing that a piece I did made someone ask if anyone knows who Borat is.
Just think how many videos that comment is popping up on. I gotta find out who Borat is. Where can I get this information? I have an important message for Borat, whoever he may be.
A one-armed Borat killed my wife.
My wife.
My wife?
My wife.
Oh, boy.
Should we bring out our next character? What do we think?
Let's
do it. Let's fucking do it.
I'm very excited. Please welcome the principal from Cobra Kai.
Schönes Mädchen, komm doch mal rüber. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich bewegen.
Hi. Really appreciate this panel. Super informative. So glad I came to this educators conference. I have kind of a specific question for the panel. So I'm the principal at West Valley High School in California, and we're having some issues with fighting. Yeah. Okay, sorry. I'm just going to interrupt right there. When I say fighting, I don't mean a small kid and a slightly taller kid going at it. I know how to pull a kid off of another kid. At my school, everyone's gotten super into karate, and they're all just beating the shit out of each other all the time. Okay. No, I'm going to stop you right there because you're not getting it. When I look out of my office, it's like a fucking Marvel movie, okay? And everyone's Captain America. They all are, okay? And I'm not just talking about regular karate, okay? It is a very cinematic karate. These fights are unbelievable. Now, I have read all the books. I've seen all the TED Talks on violence in schools, and I'm telling you this is different. Okay, no, it's not. Okay, I've held assemblies on violence, okay? I've done that. You can't just say in assembly, hey, stop roundhouse kicking each other in the face. That's not cool. And if you get roundhouse kicked in the face, don't get up, flip, and punch the other kid in the trachea. It doesn't work. Yes. Yeah. I've tried talking to the parents. Some of them are just as concerned, and some also do karate. I don't know. And two of them have a decades-long blood feud that I really can't get the details on, so I can't mediate. Oh, great idea. That's such a great idea, except I tried that, okay? I went to one of the dojos to try and learn karate, and the guy there said he couldn't teach me because I'm a fat loser, Okay. And then I went to a friend's house for a party later, and he was there, and he tried to finger me. So I don't know what to do. Okay, what did I do? Can you just tell me what to do? Okay, I've tried to get them into other activities. Okay, I suggested they start a babysitters club, and they called me gay. It just isn't as popular as karate. Then I tried to get them into early 1800s society, try to get into that, and they all just started fucking each other in a very graphic, cinematic way. What do you mean we have to move on? No one has answered my questions. Please, I am begging you. Oh my God, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna kick your fucking ass.
Woo!
Elena,
goddamn, Geppetto, everybody.
Also, Elena, first looks at your apartment.
Yeah,
you
moved.
You've really nested, and I love it.
Wow, Cobra Kai.
I know where that lives from, and I love it.
It's good stuff. What did someone say?
Where did you move to?
Clinton Hill in Brooklyn.
Word.
Very
So great.
Awesome.
Pretty close to us. Pretty close.
Is it?
Maybe we'd hang out if that were allowed.
Maybe. Elena, this is the third time you've done the show, and just as a warning, 2 times from now we have to do a sketch where you have to wear a smoking jacket and talk to Paul Simon.
I mean, what do you think the back of this blazer says, Michael? I'm ready. I go in a smoker's lounge and have to talk to Christopher Walken for 5 minutes.
Really, that's 5 too many.
Yeah, no, thank you.
It is funny, those sketches on SNL, I feel like they don't really work quite anymore. Like, people don't consume it that way. It's just like, what are they doing? There's no history here anymore.
Now it kind of feels like a factory for celebrity guest appearances. It's just, but that almost kind of feels like every week now. It's just lots of celebs popping on.
We are really spilling the tea here.
Yeah,
it is precisely that.
That's what we got to do here. 2021. It's the year of.
Yeah, time to be real about SNL.
I'm just glad they finally gave that hungry Jim Carrey lad a shot. You know what I mean?
It's a shame you couldn't hack it.
He'll land on his feet, I'm sure. I love the fan next to the bed because that's so relatable. We have a fan that's fucking 8 inches away from our feet that is on blast at night. It has to be cold in my room or I cannot deal. I can't do it.
It's hard.
I'm also a fanner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really want to eventually. I want to do a ceiling fan there, and then it will also offer more lighting at some point.
I love that. Maybe a bronze one, like the.
That's what I was thinking. Like a dark one against the light wall will really pop. Yeah,
you own the place. You can put in a fan.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, homeowner.
Now decisions like that can be made, which is exciting and also stressful.
At first, I thought you were going to say a chandelier. I'm going to be honest.
Could you imagine?
Can you imagine?
I wish I had the audacity. I wish that was my personality.
That's amazing.
Audacity.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, talk about running the gamut. We've got Cobra Kai, SNL, HGTV style renovation. This is true.
Yeah. I've really changed.
Yeah.
The only thing left to talk about, I guess, is Shrek. What are your thoughts on Shrek, Elena?
Oh my God. Cancel him.
Yes.
Son of a bitch.
Eric, I thought you had stacked this. You had found a Shrek ally, and that's why you were bringing it up now. But clearly, you put your foot in it.
I may not have found an ally in Elena, but Elena's husband Sam does a pretty mean Shrek impression.
That is true.
So,
cancel him too.
Yeah. He's had it for too long.
Fucking got him.
Yeah, I love him so much. He's a really good husband.
Since you become a homeowner, Elena.
You can't even say it. That's
I
how
can't
far
say-
away from it.
What I was going to say earlier was like one of my many low points in Quar. I was like Googling like places where houses cost less than $40,000.
Wow. What turned up when they on that Google search?
Nothing.
A helpline.
But now that you're a homeowner, are there like there have to be different concerns about the house? Like we have no problem with banging holes in all the walls because we're just gonna fucking leave this place. But there has to be like, are you like much more concerned about maintaining the place?
I was really worried. We got it painted pretty like a couple weeks after moving in because if that didn't, I've lived in so many places where if that doesn't happen, it's never going to get painted. And I really wanted it to be painted. And deciding on those colors was really stressful because I was like, this is going to take, it's so much time, it's so much effort. And it's not like, oh, if I don't like it, we can just change it. Like if I don't like it, we'll change it in like 2 years. So it was very stressful doing that and just picking something, but I'm super happy with it. Look, that's
the accent wall is beautiful.
Come on.
Yeah, we're really happy with it.
It's like a Wes Anderson movie, which is something
Cancel him.
Cancel left and right.
Cancel them all.
Elena, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
As always, you crush.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We'll see you soon for time number 4. Get ready for your Christopher Walken.
Get ready.
Maybe I'll throw in a little what is it? An Easter egg about it being 4 for the next time. I'm sure you'll remember this. And when I say the number 4 in the next piece, the people
everyone will scream.
Oh, she did it!
Oh my God.
So special.
All right, we'll see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Nice to see you.
Bye.
Oh, miss her.
So
a ton.
good.
So funny.
Great.
One of the best people.
That also made me want to watch Cobra Kai, which I've not seen.
Very badly.
We spoke about it earlier. She said it's great. She said she loves it. I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it yet either. Going to watch it.
Wow, so none of us had seen it, but we still very much enjoyed the piece.
That's the power.
That's good writing.
That's good writing.
It's good
That was good writing. Yes, that's true. Also, my buddy Voss is on multiple episodes of Cobra Kai. We could all do a watch and then have Voss on the show.
Ooh!
Woo!
It's a plan.
Let's do that.
Wow.
I kind of think we should. That actually sounds really fun.
It's a great idea.
That's amazing. We should have for this show had watched a little bit of iCarly because later we're going to be closing the show with an iCarly star.
Wow.
Which is true.
And he will.
Shit.
He mentioned it.
Yes. Nathan going off in the chat.
Yeah, he's telling us to go fuck ourselves.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, fair. Honestly, let's forge a path forward.
Yeah, let's kick it
And
off.
bring out our next guest. What do you think?
Let's clap it up a little bit.
This is very exciting.
Yeah.
Please welcome into the rectangles, everybody, George Orwell.
Hello, Internet. I am part-time writer, full-time landscaper, George Orwell. I am in a little video because a ton of people recently bought my ebook, 1984. I thought I had finally made it big and I could quit scaping the land, but then I checked the news and I saw that George Orwell was trending after a congressman that looks like an evil Jordan Klepper got his feelings hurt or something. Anyway, I can see now that my recent success may have been a mistake since my name is George Orwell, spelled with 2 V's. And those 2 V's, they may to the untrained eye look exactly like 1 W on the front of the book in the font that I specifically chose for the cover. But my book is also a good read, where George Orwell's 1984 is about a dystopian, totalitarian, yada, yada, who cares? My book, 1984 is a memoir about the summer of 84 when me and my friends let it all hang out one last time at Ocean City, Maryland. For college. There are a ton of similarities, though. Both books have animals, for example. His 1984 has a cage of rats. That's gross. My 1984 it has 2 chapters about how me and the boys got a seagull drunk outside of a club. And then we paid a taxi $40 to drive that seagull back to the beach. Man, that summer was awesome. Both books have doublespeak, too. Doublespeak in my book referring, of course, to how I almost convinced 2 people to hook up with me in one night. Can you imagine? 2 people, one night. I was this close. It would have happened if I hadn't have fallen asleep on the beach with my mouth open and got sunburn on my tongue. Man! Being 19. Finally, both books have big brothers, but only one book has a big brother who pretended to be my dad when I had to get picked up from beach jail. If there's a moral to my story, if there's a moral, it's that we should trust Big Brother. Big Brother is the best. Anyways, I really think you should give my book a chance because I cannot refund you. It was priced at 99 cents on blogsnatch.com. And last time I checked, it has been downloaded 800,000 times. And I spent that money already. On a house in Ocean City, Maryland. And when I find out what my boys' phone numbers are now, it's gonna be awesome. But if you liked that book, you should check out my other ebook, Animal Farm. That's spelled Farnn. It's about the summer of 83 when me and a bunch of my friends stole a bunch of pigs.
Woo! Birthday boy, Eric Fuhrer, everybody.
Very nice.
What a dream.
A lot of topical pieces this week, huh?
This week. Can you imagine? It was a slow news cycle. I can't believe we got topical pieces.
Slow. Can't believe we did topical. It's true.
Very little overlap for a change, which is also nice.
I did have to text Michael and be like, is your shit about George Orwell? I had to make sure.
I mean, it was inspired by the same day in the same building, so it's very strange. Oh, I guess he tweeted about it the next day.
Yeah, Bizarro
Jordan Klepper.
Bizarro Jordan Klepper tweeted about it. Yeah, just the next day. Yeah.
It is amazing how there's a whole cottage industry of people peddling books that are like other books, and it works for a lot of them.
Oh, I didn't know that was real.
I had no idea.
Real. No, really? Oh, yeah. It's a whole thing. It's a very shitty scam.
It's a little grift.
Wow.
It's like when, like in the late 80s when like the Little Mermaid, like Disney would come out with the Little Mermaid. And then at the grocery store, there'd be like $2.99 VHS tape of the Little Mermaid, but it was just a shitty cartoon drawn on fun toilet paper.
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, the Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast. They're all like stories in the public domain.
Yeah.
So they quickly animate a very shitty version of the same story
That's
to be like people will think it's the same.
And
it works on Parents in a Rush.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
What
are your kids' favorite cartoons, Justin? What's the movie that you have to watch a billion times?
It changes a lot. Right now, we're in a cycle of watching The Last Unicorn, which is a super older movie. And also Incredibles, and with a smattering of your Frozens. That's why you have this little guy right here.
Oh!
You have a ponytail. You have a waist-length ponytail.
Man.
That is insane.
Not bad, my guy.
I never wanted more badly for you to be able to give me something through a screen.
Yeah. Get a little bit of this, baby.
Can you imagine if I had then grabbed it and had it? Would you guys die? I'd die.
That would just be the end.
We did. Every year we do this show, the Charlie Brown Christmas Special, a live version of it. Eric and Sarah have been in it in times past. And this year we did it on Zoom, and we did a bunch of those sort of magic transitions through the Zoom screen. And it works just knew what was happening, and it's still amazing. It's truly amazing.
I famously, when I did that show, had 3 lines, but thought I had 2 lines.
It was very funny. It's a show. It's a half an hour special. We do the whole thing word for word, gesture for gesture. And truly, we've done it so many years, and then Sarah came in, missed her line, and we all just sort of stopped and looked at her.
And I was like,
okay.
In my head, I was like, haven't y'all done this 1,000 times? Someone save me.
Yeah. Yeah. No, well, the thing is, we don't. Also, everyone's sort of inside secret. We've done it so many times. Everyone, like, after the first show, will go, like, have a drink, come back. So, like, people are often like, oh, maybe they're a little drunk, so they didn't say their line. And then.
So, that's what it is. Should we move on?
But please.
Our final character.
No, let's keep talking about your faults.
Oh my God, perfect. My faults, but also my good stuff.
Only one character left, and don't forget that after this show, if you're watching on Twitch, stick around.
Yes.
There's another fantastic show right up. And if you're not watching on Twitch, maybe switch over to Twitch and take a look for a whole night of comedy, if you can believe it.
It's really fun.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Yeah, the next show is co-hosted by Sebastian Canelli and James Dwyer. It's called Sorry You're Playing With Us, where every show they will subject 2 wonderful improvisers to the indignity of having to improvise with Sebastian and James. It will be so fun and funny. This show's guests are fucking Zach Cherry and Caroline Martin, 2 absolute legends, and it's going to be an amazing time. So just if you're on Twitch right now, just stay here and just keep watching. And everyone watching on Facebook and YouTube, head over to twitch.tv/thesquirrelnyc.
That's amazing. Sebastian was my second improv teacher in New York City after Ray Cordova.
Awesome.
Nice.
2 opposites.
Yes. Different vibes.
You can believe it. But I'll definitely be checking out that show. That's amazing. But for now, Sarah, Sarah, you have to do the honors.
Do the honors. You have 3 lines.
I did them. It's funny. I didn't screw those up, but I did screw up my own character by physically dropping the computer. So it balanced out. Please welcome your final character, an assistant on Succession.
Woo! Schönes Mädchen, komm doch noch rüber. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich nie wieder. Komm schön.
Hey, Roy fam, I am so sorry to interrupt this Zoom meeting of the board, but you accidentally sent out the link to the entire company. And as the only gay person that works here, I'm going to take a stand. I know it may seem like I personally live for the drama, but I can assure you I am not living for this. The whole company now knows about the secret merger and murder. No, Roman, I'm speaking. In fact, this is now me formally addressing that there are 0 out queer people that work at this company. I mean, the closest we have to a gay narrative is that rumor about Tom accidentally swallowing his own cum. I mean, hear me out. You all do need to realize that a media company without a gay person is like a family without a weird relative, like Greg. Yes, Tom? You want me to Postmate you a gay coffee? I told you they're just called lattes. Yeah, and just so you know, you guys are so disconnected from everything going on. There's a whole world out there. I mean, the PR department is mayhem. They're busy hiding all of your figurative and literal dead bodies from your family, okay? I mean, Kendall, are you sleeping right now? High as hell, aren't you? You know, I know it takes a courageous gay assistant to keep everything in line, but maybe keep these meetings private and keep the drama down. I mean, no one misses throwing a cocktail at a happy hour more than me or stirring some hot goss, okay? But this every day a different scandal thing is too much, okay? And I used to work for Andy Cohen, okay? See the twinks that he has in his closet. No, I'm serious. There are young, skinny gay men in his walk-in. They have a mini fridge, a hot plate, and sad, sad eyes. You all look really upset at me. Except Shiv. Shiv, you are a beacon of light. You look amazing in that suit. And girl, drop your quarantine skin routine. Seriously. Okay, I am going to go back to watching Bridgerton and doing all of your expenses. Has the receipts for an Icelandic rehab facility, a Croatian cruise, or an out-of-pocket hooker, let me know. Also, you know what, while I'm here, I don't agree with any of your politics. You know, the only reason that I work here is because MSNBC had no vacancies. Roman, what? Did you just call me Michael? It's Matthew. We've fucked.
Nathan Pearson, everyone.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm so good. I'm good.
Just
I got to see all your faces.
I know.
Gay coffee is trending in the comments.
Oh, good.
One of the funniest jokes I've heard in a very long time.
Thank you so much.
That's 2 guests in a row who have a television show inspired piece where you don't really have to know the TV show to enjoy all the dang jokes. Jeez.
When I told that, Elena and I were texting before this, being like, "Do you think they've seen Succession?"
You should.
It's very good.
Doesn't matter.
It's very good. And honestly, just seeing the little snippet of the credits you played, I was like, oh, I want that so bad. And right now.
Succession more. They're shooting it right now.
Yes.
I know.
Oh, I have dirt. I have dish. I have goss.
Okay.
I was walking down 9th Avenue and I very much saw Matthew McFadden, who plays Tom, with his fucking nose out.
I hate to see it.
Learn how to wear a mask, you tall ass drink of water.
I didn't know he was British until I watched Quiz. Did you watch Quiz?
I haven't watched Quiz. I just listened to his voice and I know he's British.
He's a Nicole Kidman type.
Hey, Shiv, I'm an American man. Really American.
You have to show a character with that, Michael.
By disguising his British accent. Yeah,
that's so funny. Amazing.
So good.
Also, totally Roman would fuck a Matthew and call him Michael.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Anything else you're up to? Anything you want to plug? Any handles you want to throw out there?
I mean, my handle is right there. Follow me for very dumb content.
Very funny.
I have a podcast where I talk to queer people, funny queer people called Secure the Gag. So you can listen to another podcast.
Get it.
We gotta.
We must.
Do you have any? This is kind of your chance to say something if you want to. I saw that Elena's in the chat right now, so she's a 3-timer. You're a 2-timer on the show.
Oh yeah.
Is there any animosity there, or?
Oh well, I mean, outside of that, Elena and I are enemies. So
yeah.
Good.
When I said I was texting her, it was actually like a back and forth of. It was kind of like we were digging at each other, being like, "You're gonna." She's texting me right now. She says, Shiv is a queer icon. Yes. But yeah, we are fighting. We are fighting always.
And real quick,
She's giving you notes all of a sudden. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the most condescending thing about it is Elena will text me notes unsolicited after everything I do.
Jesus.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I hate to say
That's
it.
crazy.
And also, thoughts on Shrek?
Oh, Shrek is love, Shrek is life.
Ah, thank you.
And we're back, baby!
Happy birthday!
He just gave you a birthday present, Eric.
Yeah.
Whatever, I'll take it. Hey!
There it is. That old ass confetti.
Happy
Old-ass bread.
birthday.
Nathan, thank you so much for being here.
Thank
As
you for
always,
having me.
you are so funny.
We
See you
love
soon,
you.
Nathan. Thank you.
Gay coffee.
Bye! Latte!
Folks, we did it.
We did it.
We did it. And speaking of Succession, you can see Succession Season 2, Episode 3. Co-star, guest star Zach Cherry in the next show. So you gotta stick around.
Oh, you got
Check it out. He's the best part about that episode.
Yeah, he's very funny. Got those creds on lock. Man,
Got the
we
creds
should
on
be
lock.
running shit over here.
T-Books. So thanks everybody for watching Characters Welcome. Thanks for watching the show. Thanks to our performers. Thanks to the birthday boy. And
Big old birthday boy.
it feels like no one talked about this in the comments, but the thing that was different is that we just did a show without Kurt because our friend Jorge teched this show and crushed it. Get in here, Jorge.
Jorge, poppin'. Yay!
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Honestly,
Now you
guys,
have to sing an auto-tuned song on the spot. Just kidding. You don't have to do that.
You don't have to do that. But if you can, please.
But if you
Scream at each other.
Oh.
This is what it sounds like when doves cry.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And then it was Prince?
Wow.
Well,
Good
I
job.
think I speak for all of us when I say we found our new Kurt. We'll never look back.
Oh my god.
In your face, Kurt.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow. Huge,
Jorge.
huge. The clash continues.
The Clash, the original Clash.
Folks, don't forget to subscribe to that YouTube page. We are kissing 125,000 subscribers. There's always new content coming out. And I guess we'll see you next week, huh?
Bye,
See you next week, guys.
everybody.
Stay safe out there.
Bye. Bye, 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 bye.